Hello. Hi and good morning. I know everybody is at work, but hey, Cindy Davis. But I was out here in the garden and I needed to build this bed up, so I decided to come on and just do it on live. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Christy Love. How you doing? So I went to the depot this morning to grab some extra soil so that I could build this bed up a little bit more because I have some stuff that's in pots that needs to be transplanted into the ground. I actually have some peppers that I totally forgot about. Hey, G Mama Grows. I totally forgot about those peppers that I had overwintered. Some of them, at least, I didn't realize that I had overwintered as many peppers, but I forgot about them. And so I cleaned this bed out. Y'all remember the video I did on the, what was I harvesting? Onions and garlic from over here? It was a mess. It was a mess and I was tired of looking at it. And so I decided to go ahead and clean this area out. I got my onions and garlic in the freezer. And so now I'm just building this bed up. That's what I needed to do today. And as y'all can see, I used that really inexpensive topsoil. This is what I have been using like for a while for my raised bed. So I use this because it's like I think like $2.29 each or something like that. And it was $2.19 back in the early spring, but they've gone up on the price. Just like everything, they're going up on the prices. But what I do is I amend this soil. If you can see the white that's down there, I amended the soil with blood meal and bone meal and some, what do you call that stuff? What do you call the stuff that you soak your feet in, soak your body in when you're hurting? When you're hurting and sore. Good morning, Yaya. I was all on your video this morning. I love all the varieties that you are planting out there. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Epsom salt. Thank you, Miss Christy Love. Epsom salt. So that's how I amended this particular area. And because I wanted to add a little magnesium to the soil. So this bed is nicely raised now. I'm not going to trim it out because like lumber is just ridiculous in price right now. So I'm not going to trim it out until, I may never trim it out. But if I find some used lumber that I can trim it out with, then I'll do that. But in the meantime, hello everybody. Hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know it's early and everybody is at work and all that, but I figured I'd do this anyway, even just to let people know that you can use Epsom salt in your garden. And it helps with a lot of stuff. Get those nice green leaves, producing a lot of fruit on your plants. So on yesterday, oh gosh, I don't need no problems. Let me turn my phone to silent mode. Hold on, guys. Okay. Because I'm watching your live stream from John Deere Tractor. Hey there, Ryan. Just purchased a sheet, 3/4. What? Pressure treated $67. Good gracious. Yeah. So I'm not buying any. I'm not buying any. But I went to Lowe's yesterday. And I also went to Walmart. So I decided that I wanted to get a few things that, number one, that did not do well for me. And number two, that some stuff that I didn't already have, like different varieties of things that I didn't already have. And so this is what I got. I got purple bell pepper. See, that's what the purple bell will end up looking like. I'm sorry if it's blurry. I'm trying my best. But look how pretty it is, the purple bell. So I found that one at Walmart. Hey, hey, stopping by before you go digging. Thank you, Farmer Q. Good morning, good morning. So I found the purple bell. And let's see. Okay, so the Bull's Garden was where I learned about the shishito, how is it pronounced? Shishito peppers. And I saw him just kept harvesting and harvesting, talking about how well his shishito peppers did and this and that. My collar, let me just turn the other side down too. Y'all, I got on long sleeves. Y'all can see I'm sweating already because it's hot. It's like 70 degrees already here, and it's supposed to get up to like 93 today. So that's why I went ahead and came out to do my work early in the morning. But I learned about the shishito peppers from the Bull's Garden, and he was talking about how he was just harvesting this shishito pepper, just kept producing. So I was like, I gotta have one of those one day. Well, for $3 and something at Walmart, I found it. So there it is. And as you can see, it's producing like little extras. Well, it's producing little extras down there. So, hey, it's going in. I also found, I believe I already have cayenne, but I wasn't absolutely certain that it was a cayenne. So I wanted one that had the tag on it that actually said cayenne. So I went ahead and picked up cayenne. I picked up a cayenne pepper. Yep. So got that. Okay. Now, I know that I had some cantaloupe seeds, but I can't remember if I actually planted the cantaloupe over in my bed. It's a spicy pepper. Yeah, and I love spicy. I love spicy. Yes, the purple bell pepper. I'm planting my first this year. Grew from seed. See, I love growing stuff from seed. Like, I didn't want to do this, but right now, at this point, it's like, just do it. So the cantaloupe, I love cantaloupe. So I got cantaloupe. I saw it. It was already started, and I figured I can pop it either over here and then just trellis it, or I can put it in the bed where the other watermelon. Good morning, Vic May. How you doing? I can put it in the bed where the other things are, the other watermelons and different melons are trellising over there. They're doing well over there. So I don't know. I may just pop it over there. And along with this watermelon. So yes, I have watermelon growing over there. I have, let's see, I have the crimson sweet growing, and I also have the black diamond growing already. I think I said I had a sugar baby, but I don't. Correction, it's black diamond. So when I saw this one, it's an heirloom Charleston gray. And so I decided to grab the Charleston gray. Yep. So it's going over there so it can get trellised as well. And I also grabbed pineapple sage. Um, I saw somebody recently talking about, I don't know if it was AJ from AJ's Green Thumb, talking about the pineapple sage a little bit, but I saw somebody talking about the pineapple sage, and I wanted this pineapple sage. So I found this one at Lowe's, and so yeah, got the pineapple sage. Pretty little mama going in. And the last things that I bought were garden beans. So, gosh, the garden beans, I'm going to show y'all before I go inside to make some pickled eggs. I'm going to do that also today. That was on my list of to do. So I'm going to show you my garden peas or whatever that I planted. They were the green arrow bush peas. That's what they were. Terribly disappointed. I am terribly disappointed. So I went and got some garden beans. I got the Kentucky Wonder and also the Big Kahuna. So these are, it says that you can plant them. Let's see. You can plant them after danger of frost. That's what I was looking for. Something that I could go ahead and plant now that's going to work with me over into the hotter temperatures. So I'm taking my chance and I'm going to plant these probably along that front side of, well, the back side of the bed over there so that they can run up the trellis. That's my plan. That's the plan. That's why I had all of my green arrow bush peas just literally just lined up. I probably had about 30 pea plants over there. And literally they gave me nothing. Am I doing a video on the pickled eggs? I'm actually going to stay on this live and do it since I'm already on here. So yeah, Vic, I'm just going to stay on the live and do it. You need the pineapple sage. Yeah, that was my first time actually ever seeing that. So yeah, but I'm going to plant these all along back there. I actually need to go ahead and fill that in back there with some soil. And let me grab another bag to put back there. Excuse me, y'all. And I hate that this doggone weed is just so aggressive. Should have did that with my gloves. But let's pop it in there. And we're going to plant some peas back here. Oh. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. My nose is just running out here. Below my nose, so I'm not sniffing in y'all ear the whole time. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know this is gross, but I got to do it. Okay. I feel better now. Okay. Yeah. Great snacks. And thank you for that recipe, Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm going to put these peas back here. Lots of peas. Because, well, beans, These are beans, not peas, but I really want these things. I started juicing a lot recently, and so there are some things that I definitely want to try. I don't know how much juice I would get from these, but I would still try it. I'd still try it. I guess I'm going to put the garden, let's see, the big kahuna. I'm going to put the big kahuna on this end. Well, I'm going to make, let me see. It says spacing, okay, 1 inch in depth, 3 inches apart. Okay. I think I'm just doing that kind of naturally. And I want to make sure that I sort of get a lot of these. Because, like, the worst that can happen is that I have to freeze them or something. That's kind of the worst that can happen. So, the big kahuna is in there. The big kahuna is there. So I still have more that I can plant at a later date if those don't pan out for me. And oh, this Kentucky Wonder is a different color, like a brownish color. So yeah, better out than in. Hello, Happy Farm Lady. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody, welcome Happy Farm Lady. This is her first time in my live that I've seen that she said anything anyway. Hello and welcome. The sun is finally coming over the house. So that means I gotta work quick because I'm gonna burn up. All right, so putting in the Kentucky Wonder. This is the Kentucky Wonder. I'm just gonna pop them in. And I'm just hoping that these do so much better than the green arrow bush peas. I will probably never plant those again, honestly. Ever. Never plant them again. I wouldn't even give them to anybody. That's how disappointed I am. Yes, my first time here. Thank you. You are quite welcome, and thank you for being here. I appreciate that. All right, and let me also show you guys the peppers that I overwintered, and I got one that is producing nicely that I'm going to show you before we actually go inside the house. So I overwintered these peppers, right? And I am certain that these are all colored bell peppers. Okay. That one may or may not. No, it's not going to survive. So, okay, that one's. But the rest of these are fine. As you can see, there's green still there. And they are just fine. So these are colored bell peppers. That's a weed. But it is like Florida edible, I think. So I left some of them out there because the bees love them. And here I have another one, colored bell. So these are some of the ones that I overwintered. And the other ones that I overwintered, I've already repotted them and they are doing just fine. They're producing and everything. But these, I left them here. They all went down to looking like just a stick. I watered them maybe twice over the winter. So When you're overwintering your peppers, you don't need to really give them a lot of water like that because, you know, they're just fine. They'll go dormant. And I actually left my Carolina Reaper outside, and I just like packed a bunch of leaves and things around it to try to help it to overwinter well. And it did the same thing. It just went dormant. Good morning, baby. How you doing? My little lady in the house. So it went dormant, but it's coming back. It's looking nice and lush and healthy. So I think what I'm gonna do is put, I want to do sunflowers in this area on this left side that I'm facing on the left side. I want to do sunflowers because I want to be able to sit out there and look over here and see the sunflowers just kind of standing up here. So I think I'm going to put those on this half. I have like 2 or 3 different varieties of sunflowers, but the autumn one is like, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. But yeah, I want sunflowers, and you know, hopefully it does well enough that we can actually get some sunflower seeds this year. That's my goal. So I think I'll put the peppers over. I think I'll put the peppers over here on this side. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. This thing is full of ants. So let's see how far I can get. See, got some nice, little nice root system on it. I think I'm gonna need to put some more soil. So that's one of the ones I overwintered. Let me get some of that. Look at this big mamma jamma. We have so many worms, guys. We have a 13-foot sun glower. We have worms everywhere. Everywhere. All right. Lots of ants there. Lots of ants. I don't know if that's a good sign or not, but this stuff is going in the ground today. That's all I know. It's going in the ground. Gotta go. And y'all, I know it seems like I'm being really aggressive with these, but hey, they went dormant for a while, so I think they'll be okay. Plants are more durable and hardy than we give them credit for. Oh, there's a little pepper on that one. That actually looks more like a jalapeno. Sorry, I'm not trying to moon y'all or anything. I'm just trying to quickly get that in there. All right, peppers. And here is my last one. I think I'll put it a little further back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a little extra. Maybe raise this bed a little bit more, but we'll see. We shall see. Look at that. Big worms. And no, I'm not afraid of worms. I'm afraid of flying cockroaches. That's what I'm afraid of. And spiders. Hello, hoeing and sewing. Hello. Hey, Kiki. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Yankee sister. You caught me live, girl. You'll be listening. Okay. Grands on virtual school. Thank you for being here. Hey, chain breakers. How you doing? Hey, seed addicts. I have no idea what causes those ants to get in there. The skyscrapers are amazing. Ooh. Yeah, I have to go back and look and see like what varieties I have. So I don't know what causes those ants to get in there, but I know when I come back out, I'm gonna have some cinnamon because that's what ran them off the last time. Hey, hello, good morning. Good morning. Abundant Life with 5. Good morning. So Good Gardener. Good morning, my friend. Growing with Dunning. Good morning. How are you? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. All right. And so I'm going to put in the newbies. This is the shishito. I'll probably put the shishito up front. I'll put that one in last. Hot cayenne and shishito will go beside each other. Here's a purple bell, so I'll put it in over near the other things. Purple bell. Purple bell there. And I'll put the shishito right here in the front. And no, I'm not really worried about them like cross-pollinating. I'm just not. Because I've been growing peppers together for a few years now and no problems. So, but even if they do, I like hot everything. So I'm okay with it. I'm all right with it. And my cayenne, they have good root systems. These newbies that I just bought. All right, so obviously when the cold weather comes, I'm gonna overwinter these peppers so they'll be out of there, and then I may put them back the following year. And let's see, what is this? So here is pineapple sage, and I think what I'm gonna do is put the pineapple sage. I have some seeds for white sage, and I also have, what else I want to put in here? Let's see, pineapple sage, white sage. I think I have some green garden sage. And I may put some basil in here too to kind of like fill it in that area. So yeah, I'll start with the garden sage and then decide which ones I'm gonna like line up behind the garden sage. And then I have a couple of more pepper seeds that I'll put there in the middle and there at the end so that I can just have like 7 pepper plants total right up in there. So, and I'm gonna take y'all over to my pepper bed too, because the pepper bed is doing good. It's doing well, and we're gonna need some of those peppers in order to do the pickled eggs this morning. We'll need some peppers from there, so we're gonna harvest some of those before I go in. So here's pineapple sage. I probably should have got 2 pineapple sage, but this plant looked so good and healthy that I decided to just leave it as is. It's really, really pretty. Really pretty. And yeah, so I'm gonna save the cantaloupe. Well, no, I don't have to save it. I'll just take you guys with me. That's what I'll do. I'll take you over there with me and then just show you what's going where. Okay, let me unplug. All right, let me see some comments. Okay, hoeing and sowing. So I'm just out planting some new things that I got. So I bought some, as you just saw, the pineapple sage. I bought shishito peppers. I bought purple bell peppers. I had, let's see, shishito peppers, pineapple sage, purple bell. And then the ones that are like right down here and that larger one in the back, those are ones that I actually overwintered last year that I just forgot that they were sitting over by my boom boom room. So I forgot they were sitting over there. And so I'm just putting them in the ground, giving them an opportunity to do their thing, do what they want to do. And along that backside close to the wall there, I put in the Big Kahuna green beans, and I also put in Kentucky Wonder green beans. So that's pretty much what I have planted right here this morning. And on this side, I'm going to add sunflowers to this side over here. So that's pretty much that. That's what I'm doing there. And so let's go over, guys, to here. So what we have here is my bed of watermelons and other kinds of melons. Okay, let's see. There you go. So I have some crimson sweet watermelon and some black diamond watermelon in here. And then there's also a different type of melon that I forget what the name of it is. I'll have to go back and like look at the packet, but I forget what the name of it is. But there's a different type of melon over in there. And so I found this Charleston gray watermelon. I found this and decided to go ahead and grab it and let it have a home over here. And I also found cantaloupe that I decided to let have a home over here as well. So I'll put those in later. It's getting hot. It's getting hot real fast. The sun has come over the house, and so my shade in this area is gone right now. I'll see. Working hard in the garden this morning. Sweat. I gotta come back and sprinkle down some cinnamon in this area to run off those ants. It worked for me before, so I'm gonna try it again. Run off those ants with sprinkling some cinnamon down. And oh, and let's get some jalapeno peppers. Got my juice this morning, y'all. Jalapeno peppers. Let me see if y'all can see those. So here they are. Can y'all see them? there are jalapeno peppers, and they are growing, 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 growing. Lots of them. That's why I bought this plant, because it was like, it was blooming like crazy. So I'm gonna grab. I grabbed one the other day, and so I'm gonna get those two more. That's not the biggest that they get, but you know, they're big enough for me to utilize right now. So I'm gonna put these in the pickled eggs. So let's go on over. My corn is scaring me. It is scaring me. I have been feeding it and feeding it, and it is still shorter than me. That's the problem. Okay, let me see. Hold on, let me see comments. All right, I'm back in the shade. Thank you, Vic May. Thank you, Abundant Life. Oh, girl, this, listen, G Mama, this is not even close to how big those peppers get. I know, right, Kiki? Jalapeno poppers. They're not the winged ants. Yeah, I'm chancing it. I'm chancing it with everything this year, because like, we don't have time to play. We have to be growing. It's nice to be able to overwinter and have things growing still. Did I grow over the winter? Oh, girl, yes. I didn't grow enough though. I grew broccoli, I grew kale, I grew Swiss chard, Brussels sprouts, a lot of stuff. Lettuces, parsley. I grew a lot of stuff. I tried to do great. The bok choy would not let me be great. The bok choy and the pak choy would not let me be great. They just went to seed. They just like started to grow, and then they went to seed. Thank you. Yeah, that sage is really pretty. Thank you. The sage will do the trick. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that it will. I think Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden told me that the sage, the white sage in particular, she was talking about, did the trick with getting rid of some of the little pesty stuff. If you add a little baking soda to the cinnamon, ants in the bed will die off. Oh, thank you. Thank you, G Mama Grows. Yes, cinnamon. Yes, I put cinnamon over by my wall. There were lots and lots of ants over there, and that's what I put. I put cinnamon over there. Okay. And let's see, I'm going to try to overwinter my peppers as well. Yeah, and literally we had them inside all winter, so you can put them in your garage. We had them in the boom boom room right there, and watered them like twice, and they were fine. They were fine. The only thing that happened was it's a little bit warmer in there during the colder season. Now it's still cold now. You still like need to put your heaters. Like we have a couple of heaters sitting around in there, and so if we were sitting in there and we had the heaters going for a while, then listen, y'all, I have no idea how the little black worms that eat up your collards and stuff, they were in there destroying my peppers. They were eating those peppers. They were tearing them up. So let me see. So yeah, they're pretty easy to overwinter them. I actually have a video on Sunday Backyard Farmer on me overwintering those peppers that I just planted. Oh, before we harvest those, let me show y'all several of the other peppers that I overwintered. Here they are right here. So there you go, bell peppers. And then these are producing. The rest of them are producing peppers. I hope y'all can see that. And look how lush and pretty. They had like spots going on them. And so anytime I see those, I go ahead and pull them off, because I don't want them taking over whatever that spot situation is. I don't want it spreading to everything. I just go ahead and pull them off, and I take them. There are a couple on here now. I take them and I put them in the trash. Like, I don't put them anywhere else. Let me show y'all what they look like. See? That's what they look like. So I'm going to sit them to the side so that I can put them in the trash. But that plant looks much, much better since I took that off. All right. My Purple Rain bok choy went straight to seed too. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was this year with that. I don't know what it was, but bok choy is so good. I love it. Hey, Stinking Photo Ranch, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, my dear. Welcome, my dear. You are right on time. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, lady. Hey, Gigi, I overwintered my pepper plant outdoors. So far, I see no life. That's why, because you did it outdoors. You get too much cold. You get way too much cold to do it up there, Nikki. You had snow and everything. They ain't gonna survive that. I mean, you may have one rogue that survives, but for the most part, peppers don't like cold like that. Yep, you should have brought it inside. Do that next time. I think you'll be much happier. What is overwintering? So, Vic, overwintering is when you take a plant that will be killed by cold and you bring it into a place that is a little bit warmer. Like, I live in Tallahassee, Florida, right? And so for us, we don't get snow and all of that type of stuff. So all we have to do is take a lot of our things that are a little bit cold hardy, and we can pack straw, leaves, all types of stuff around them. And then if we have a year where it gets really cold, like down to the teens, that's really cold for us. If it gets really cold down to the teens, then we will like put sheets over, like the palm tree you see sitting right here. We'll put sheets over it. The citrus will just like protect the bottom because they're pretty established. Like our citrus is really established. So if they were smaller, then yeah, we would like cover them with like sheets and things. And you can also use some of that thick plastic that will like insulate them. So overwintering is simply protecting your plant from the cold. Rain and Love, hello. Hi, welcome. I've never seen you here before. Everybody say good morning to Rain and Love. She's new in the house. Let her know she is welcome here. I actually use diatomaceous earth for everything nowadays. And let me tell you, we have flying cockroaches, okay? Which I am terrified of. We have flying cockroaches. I don't know why I'm so terrified of them, but they fly and I don't. So I'm really afraid of them. And they do a wonderful job on keeping that cockroach population down. I guess it like dries them out or something. So yeah, I gotta go fight in the garden. Bye, take care. Thanks for stopping by, Kiki, I appreciate it. Not a good practice to ever put those types in your compost. I don't, because like my compost is nice and healthy, and I don't know what that was. I don't know if it's like some type of fungus that will like take over my compost. So Happy Farm Lady, I don't put it in my compost. I covered them so high with leaves, I thought I would give it a try. Girl, no. I saw your snow. Yeah, those peppers, they really don't like being cold like that. So you are welcome, Vic. You're working and listening, Rain. All right. Thank you so much, Rain and Love. Good morning, Jacqueline Jackson. Welcome back. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. All right. I must say, every time I see your name, I smile. I smile when I see yours too. Thank you. I appreciate that. So y'all, let's get some of these peppers down here. Let's get some of these peppers down here. Let me see if I can sit this thing up to, well, let me see if I can get y'all a little closer so y'all can see. Okay, there's my hand. Okay, all right. So, get my juice. Y'all see these? Look at these. They are like, they come up so fast. I appreciate these plants so much. So I'm just gonna take and see how easy they come off. I love it. I love these. And these are supposed to be like the hot and, what did it say? Hot and sweet banana peppers. They're not hot and they're not sweet. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So they come up really fast though. So I go ahead and pick them. I'm gonna leave that. So I'll just take, oh, Lordy. I'll just take these few. There's one. Yeah, I'll let those others grow a little bit more. So here we go. And I think that'll be enough to go into what I'm doing on the inside. All right, so yeah, I have a few more different types of peppers growing out here. As y'all can see, this is, I call it pepper patch down here. So there are different varieties of peppers growing in here. There are about, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, there's over 20 variety, well, over 20 plants in just this area. And then I have peppers like sprinkled, yeah, all over the place. So I say I don't have enough peppers. I probably do, but you know, maybe she's a little greedy. I don't know. I love peppers though. I just love peppers. I love to make like pepper sauces. We have had like from the what do you call them? From the jalapenos that we harvested last year. We have like some we put them in vinegar and just like let them do their thing. So it's been there since last year. I'm sure it is quite delicious at this point. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go inside because I'm hot and I need to wash my hands so that we can make some pickled eggs. Pickled eggs. I need to water those in though. Let me do that before I go in. I lied, I'm sorry. Let me water those in. Because I'm telling you, those plants survived, those peppers survived some stuff last year. I think they are strong, but I still don't want to take a chance with this sun. What did this man do with my... I'm following the hose, y'all. I don't know how in the world he has this hose. I had to go around the whole yard to find this thing. Look, I found this from, I don't know how he has this thing all twisted. Like, it's a maze. It's a freaking maze trying to, Lord, trying to get the hose. I don't know what he was doing. He was just everywhere. Okay, I got it. Well, I found this, guys, at Aldi. We just got an Aldi that opened up here in Tallahassee on like May 13th. And I had to go, and I still have not edited that video and put out that video. I have not felt like editing videos recently. Good morning, Hidden Harvest Grow Lights. How you doing? Good morning and welcome. All right. Sheesh. I don't know how in the heck he did that. All right. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry. I hope it didn't go out. Are y'all still there? I'm trying to do too much. I'm trying to do too much. Good morning, Willie Dora. How are you? Never had pickled eggs before. Me either. Cindy Potter Ranch. Are you going to show us how to? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let me water these in, and then I'm going inside. Good morning, Tommy. How you doing, my friend? Fighting the birds. Fighting the birds, Jacqueline Jackson. Abundant Life with 5. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing like vinegar peppers. They are wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Willie Dora. Welcome, welcome. I dropped you. I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm so sorry. Y'all, welcome Willie Dora. Willie Dora is a newbie to the channel. Make her feel welcome. Let me water this in. But I found this. Y'all can see I was so excited I didn't even take the tag off of it. This says Pro Series Telescopic Watering Wand with Gutter Blast. So I guess that's what this is. I don't get up on no ladder, so that'll be something for Eco to use. But I love this thing. I love it. I absolutely love this. All I wanted to do was plant something this morning, so I did it. I mean, it has so many different, like, look at it. I'm gonna show y'all all the ways that it streams. It has so many settings, like, that just makes it fun. And this cuts down my time so much on the things that I need to water. I do have, you know what? I'm sick of your foolishness, tripod. I'm really sick of it. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me wipe the wipe the lids. I'm sorry. Horrible. That is terrible. I'm so sorry. This is not professional. It's not professional at all, okay? Welcome to the Gigi Comedy Show. Okay. All right, so I think these are watered in enough here to where they won't leave us. They'll still survive. Now, oh, and look at this. Look at the way, look how easy it is to turn it off. Just like that. Love it. I love it. That's my newest toy. So good, Gardner. What you think? I saw you with your Aldi tools. All of that good stuff. With your new hoe over there, I saw you. I'm sorry, y'all. I might behave. Let's see. Okay, so now it's all good. Thank you. It's just for real, is all it is. All right, so we're going to go inside now. Hello. Who is that? Who's that? Hey, Nadine, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let me close down my car. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me a minute. Bear with me. We going inside. We are going inside so that we can pickle some stuff. Woo, Lordy. My baby is up. And so she is thawing out meat and all types of stuff. All right. So, oh, Lord. It's cold. Cold. It's cold in here. It's hot outside. It is hot outside. So let me see if I can get you guys set up to where you can see me. I am using my cell phone. I actually prefer it, Nikki. I prefer using my cell phone. And I'm sorry for all the me being all over the doggone place. I'm so sorry. Now let me straighten y'all up. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. Wait a minute. That looks really hazy. Let me turn some light on. Let me turn some light on. And y'all tell me, does that look better? And let me wipe off the camera because I'm so sorry. I know that is horrible to be doing on live, but I needed to. All right. Let me get ready. I'm gonna wash my hands, wash off these veggies really quickly. Can y'all see me and hear me fine still? Hey, the VA Growing Gardener. Welcome, my friend. How you doing? She just left all kind of stuff sitting around. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, guys. Clean some of the dirt off my hands. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you welcome everybody in, family. All right, get my peppers out of my pocket. My peppers. Clean them peppers up. So y'all, I clean up. Hey, Love Notes, how you doing? You're at work listening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. All right. Y'all tell me, what do you all clean, like your vegetables, when you're taking vegetables from the garden? Like, what are y'all cleaning them with? Because me, typically white vinegar, but I clean them with vinegar and water. What do y'all clean them with? And these aren't really dirty. They ain't been touching the ground. They've been all up on the tree. They've been fine. Not dirty. So, everybody speaking to everybody. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. You use vinegar too, Love Notes? Okay. You soak yours in salt. Okay, I've seen people use vinegar and salt. Yeah. Why do I feel like That's all white vinegar and water. Okay. Yep, vinegar and water too. Okay, okay, okay. I feel like vinegar and water like cleans the greatest of things in life. So why not clean my vegetables with them? So I just pulled this off the tree and look at the other one. And I've had them bigger than this. So that's the potential of the jalapenos. That is the potential. They get big. Vinegar and water on everything. I would normally soak them in water, well water, good. Things are looking a bit too extra, I will use a little white vinegar, but 90% of the time plain well water. Okay, okay. You are the USDA, FDA recommendations vinegar. Well, I don't like them, but you know, I'll take it. Since my mama said it. I'll take it. So I did freeze my garlic. So y'all see the cloves down in there. It smells so good. It smells really, really good. So what did I do with my jars? First of all, let me put my eggs in while I'm playing around. Let me show y'all my eggs too. Let me show you my eggs. So, my husband's friend, I know I'm always mentioning him for something, but remember the one we went out to his farm? He gave us fresh eggs. We don't eat a lot of eggs. And see, they are brown eggs, green eggs. We don't eat a lot of them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pickle these, because I feel like if I pickle these, people are more likely to eat them than if I don't. So, yep. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's get these babies pickled. And I guess, hold on, y'all. Y'all were on my last live when I set something on fire. Look, I'm not gonna do that this time, okay? I promise. I promise. Let me move this camera back, because I feel like I'm just, like my face is just all in that camera. So I'm gonna inconvenience y'all one more time and adjust to where I feel like it needs to be. I don't want to have to keep like bending. I still feel like it's so close, but whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in there. Yep, I did it, didn't I? See that? I was setting the house on fire. And I'm so sorry for doing that. I didn't mean it. I promise. I promise I didn't mean it. All right. So anybody knows that if you get eggs from somebody that has chickens, you return your carts. So put those to the side, and I'm going to return them. Hi, Homestead Aquarius. How you doing? I just saw V.A. Gardner saying hey to you, so. What else did I miss? maybe 5 quarts, 5 quart size jars, I believe. And so I think I'll have enough to be able to do this. Mini eggs. Let's see. I have like over 30 eggs here, so I think the quart size jars will hold them. I used to save them for the chicken lady on my job. She would run out of egg carton. Yeah, when I was working, there was an old lady there who had lots and lots and lots of chickens, and so she would bring eggs for like, sometimes she had so many that she was just giving them away, but her eggs were delicious brown eggs. And then other times she would just sell them for like $2 a carton for farm fresh eggs. And I never passed that up. I never passed up the opportunity to get her eggs. They were so good. But now, you know, we have him supplying us with some eggs, and so let's see. Nothing like pickled eggs. Yep, we gonna find out. Pickled eggs are so good. I used to get them out of the jars at the gas station. Yeah, I remember that kind. I remember that kind. I like them cayenne or buffalo wings, with cayenne or buffalo wing sauce. Okay. I got something a little extra that I'm put. I got that one last year. Actually have like, 4 of them from Aldi. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, after a while, it gets a little bit heavy because it's so long, but I love pickled eggs. My granny made them for me, and I have yet to pickle our chicken's eggs, but I really want to learn how to pickle them well. Let's find out today. I had a coworker I used to get them eggs from, but I stopped because she was mean. Why she was mean? Oh man. About 13 dozen, and then got everyone in Walmart to buy them until she sold out. Great for baking cakes. Yep. The brown eggs just have a different taste to them. I don't even have to put salt in them or anything. They just have like some flavor to them. Okay, never had them either. Lived in Miami. No banging around in a pot anymore. Let's see. I recently heard of steaming your eggs in vinegar to make them hard boiled. What? Less damage. And the vinegar. What the heck? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so my eggs are boiling. So let's talk ingredients, guys. Let me see if I can get on the laptop so that I'm not doing all of that reaching and stretching over there. So I can see y'all's comments. My channel. Live. Make sure I mute. All right. And it's still giving me an error. I don't know why it's giving me an error, but I can see y'all's comments. Mean people I don't get my food from. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yep. And you know, I shouldn't even say this. You know, they say that you can like speak negativity into eggs and it like absorb the energy there. So I totally understand that. I totally understand that. Yeah. I give her money and she tossed the eggs at me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Well, that's what we're not gonna do it. I used to raise quail and sold pickled quail eggs. Ooh. Okay. Do you pickle them with beets? Isn't that how the pink ones got that color, girl? I don't know. This is my first time doing this. I'm just doing it. Um, I was gonna do it today regardless. So since I was on live, I figured let's go for it. Let's go ahead and do it. So heating up over here. So let me put timer on. I'm putting the timer on for 30 minutes because it's not even boiling yet. That's in this big kahuna pot over there. So it's not boiling yet. Mean-spirited people can't cook for me either. Yeah. Yeah, you heard that too, VA Growing Gardener? Yeah, that's what I heard. So, yeah, I don't want people with their nasty attitude eggs. I don't want them. I don't want them at all. Let me see what I missed. Did I miss anybody? Hello? Hi, if I missed you. I think I spoke to everybody though. I think I did. See, I done talked them flying cockroaches up, talking about be scared of them. Now, outside my window right now, I heard something like something was crawling around the window, right? And there's one of those flying cockroaches right outside the window. I talked that joker up. I talked him up. And he's stuck in between my screen and the window. Y'all know I'm nervous. Y'all know I'm nervous. That's why I keep looking over there. Okay. Boddington Farm in Australia. Okay. Yeah, I've never done them before on Seed Addicts. This is my first time doing it just because I'm on live. What flavor are you going to make them? Great question. Okay. So, I'm going to use garlic. This came from my garden. I harvested this last week. Obviously, my peppers, the jalapeno, and whatever this is, this thing is not hot and it's not sweet either. So, but I think it's some sort of banana pepper. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the jalapenos. Because I'm country, I'm going to sprinkle in some Louisiana hot sauce. It's the only hot sauce that I buy. I don't want any of the other ones. I put that on everything. Y'all remember the little lady? Okay, so happy farm lady, you in Florida too. Those flying roaches will make you break your ankle. I promise they do. I promise they do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add also some dill. I have dill. I do have some dill growing out there, but it's not quite where I want it. Y'all remember the video that I did, the Dollar Tree herbs? Well, I took that dill and I transplanted it over into a container, into a bigger container. And so it's growing. It's definitely growing, and I've got to cut some of it, but I'm going to just use this since I have this in the house. I only have a few, just a tiny few red pepper flakes left. My family discovered it during the year 2020, and now I used to keep it for a long time, but now I can't keep it anymore because they discovered it. And then cayenne is getting so expensive to the point where I had to make sure that I had a cayenne plant, and then I'll just take the seeds from this one and grow more and more and more. And my salt is pink Himalayan. That's all I use. All I use is the pink Himalayan. And then I'm going to use some apple cider vinegar, and I'm also going to use some white vinegar. So let me grab that too. I want to make sure that I save some of my apple cider. I don't want to use all of my apple cider, but I just get the like store brand one on both of these. And then the ones that I'm going to take internally, I get the Bragg's brand of apple cider vinegar for what I take internally. Y'all seen that? Let me show you. What did I do with it? So the one that I'm taking internally, this is what I use. It's more expensive, but I don't care because like it's good. It's good. They were watering it down at one point, but I guess they got so many complaints that they started doing better. Thank you for doing better, because we weren't having that. You're going to charge us $6 for this and then go water it down? We weren't having it. Customers weren't having it. And then I'm going to put in a little brown sugar. I need to put this in a mason jar too. I'm going to put in a little brown sugar. Okay. Now, let me look at comments while these eggs are boiling. Quail is a small, delicate bird. You don't fry them hard. And quail is good, too. I had quail as a child because my cousin... Look, we grew up in the country, so, like, there was some stuff that we just had. But they would hunt the quail and, you know, they would fry them up. And it was really good. The Louisiana hot sauce would be awesome. I have canned them in 100% hot sauce or buffalo wing sauce. Wow. Like Frank's, since they are vinegar-based sauce, it works great. I'm so glad to hear that, Homestead Aquarius. So glad to hear that. Let's see. You back? Girl, we inside now, Dunny. We're inside. Get one in your hair and you become an Olympic runner. I promise you. I promise. Like, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But if you put like the diatomaceous earth down, like around your doors, around your, well, obviously I need to put some around the windows because one is up in there acting crazy. So, yeah, just like line your house with them. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm going to take some of this water out so that these things can go ahead and boil because yeah. They need to come out. Some of it needs to come out of there so that they can go ahead and boil. I'm so thirsty right now. I don't know what I was thinking putting all this water in here. Yeah, see, that sounds better already. Sounds like they are boiling already. So now I need some water. I'm just thirsty. It's hot out there, guys. It is hot out that door, and it takes some stuff out of you. Hot sauce and vinegar pickled eggs are delicious. I'm so glad y'all are saying that because I was like, let me do something different to this recipe. throw something over in there that I love, that I know is going to give me some of that country flavor that I want. Okay. Now water. Let's work on some water. Hey, Nikki, you back? All right, so my eggs should be boiling shortly. I can drink apple cider vinegar straight. I can too. But like sips at a time. I don't drink it just for like fun. um, but yeah, I want to do it fast. Like typically, I'll drink it if I have like really bad indigestion. That's typically when I'm gonna drink it, and then sometimes I'll put in a little bit of baking soda in there, and you know it just helps you kind of burp or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of when I drink it, is when I have that going on. Or like if I'm gonna give myself a pedicure or something, I'll pour a little bit over in my water along with the Epsom salt, and it likes, you know, just gives you like that extra, that little bit of extra cleansing to your toes. So how hot? Wish it was warmer here. It's only supposed to be around 65 today. Girl, listen, if I can get 65 to 70 year round, I would be good. I would be good because it gets hot here. It's going to get up to 93 today. I don't know where it is right now, but it's going to get up to 90 today. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. And thank you for the thumbs down, too. Woo! Critically acclaimed. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the watch hours. Thought you were doing something, did you? You did. Okay, I can tell you this. Do not make lemon pepper eggs. The vinegar and lemons get really weird, and you can't eat them. They taste so bad. I had high hopes, but it was a huge fail. Okay, I believe you. Can you eat guinea eggs? I don't know. Somebody else answer that. I don't even really for real know what like a guinea is, because I don't have chickens and that type of thing. I know it's some sort of chicken, but see that it's been up all night. Gotta get some sleep. Get your rest, honey. You're at your best when you get your rest, so get your rest. Is Sammy Joe in here? Hey, Sammy Joe. Just stopping by to say hello. Hope all is well. All is well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Southern, you love the heat? Well, you like the heat, come on to Florida. Or even go over to where Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden is. If you really like the heat, go on to where Pit Stop is. Singapore Reds, let those haters be your motivators. Child, we good over here. We are good over here. It's 86 degrees in Georgia. Feels like 89. Hi, White Davy Gardening and Warm Farm. How are you doing? Yes, you can eat any eggs from birds or reptiles. I'll pass on the reptiles. Most of all of them taste the same. But yeah, just knowing it. Just don't tell me, like, if you don't tell me that it's a reptile. Yeah. Hey, Rucker Homestead, just tuning in. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Everybody tell Rucker, welcome to the chat. Just don't eat turtle eggs because, you know, they're cute. I know. We went down to what is it called? Wakulla Springs. So it's about 30 minutes out from here. From Tallahassee, it's about 30 minutes out. In Wakulla County, there's Wakulla Springs where they made one of the Tarzan movies out there at Wakulla County. And so, at Wakulla Springs, rather. Lots of gators, as you saw in the Tarzan movie. Lots of gators and just a beautiful scenery there. So I don't know if they still do it today, but they would do the glass boat rides so that you could go through, they would take you through the swamp, and like the water you can really see, like it's crystal clear in the majority of the spots there, and you can really see like all of the aquatic life that's there. And so we went down there, took the family, grilled out down there, just had a really, really nice day. And so when we got back to our car, there was a huge turtle, and I mean huge turtle, digging a nest right up under the back of our car. So we are loading up the car, right? And we see this big, beautiful turtle, and she is, down there just digging. She's digging her nest. And so we literally sat there, Eco Neighbor and I, and our kids were little at the time. So we sat there and we waited on her to dig her nest and lay her eggs. And once she was done and walked away from that nest, then we left. I just thought it was the coolest thing. And I was like, how are we going to get out? Because this thing is going to just like sit here, isn't it? And he was like, well, you don't know. So let's just kind of wait and see. I mean, we love nature, so we weren't in like a hurry or anything. We just waited on her to dig, and and then we left. So it was a pretty cool sight to see. The girls kind of enjoyed it too. So yeah, it was really cool sticking photo red. Like, we love nature, so we weren't gonna try to move it or anything. When we realized, we probably would have tried to move it if it was just like sitting there doing nothing, but we clearly saw it digging a nest. So we just were patient and we just waited it out. No, but right down the street, White David Garden and Warren Farm. Thought you were going to say a big gator was sitting by your car. No, but right down the street, about 3 blocks down, there is a lake. And so one night, I was just sitting there, playing on my phone or whatever. And my husband came back and he was like, did you see my video? And I'm like, what video? I didn't see a video. Well, the video was of a huge gator walking through the neighborhood, headed back towards the pond. And so he was in his truck, and the gator is just walking down the road beside him, and he was videoing it as the gator was walking down the side of the road. So yeah, we have gators everywhere. If there is water here in Florida, if you have water, you have gators. I mean, literally in holding ponds, everywhere. Everywhere. I was driving one day and saw these 3 young men One of them had his shirt off. I was like, what are these guys doing? So they were down by a holding pond where there's like a water treatment area. And so, but it's so beautiful, Donnie. It's so beautiful. Yeah, so it's a little bit scary, but it's so beautiful. They are like really a sight to behold. Like if you see them in person, they are really a sight to behold. And so I was driving and then saw these three young men. You know, I noticed one of them had his shirt off, and you know they were walking kind of in a small group, but kind of like a triangle. And I was like, what are they doing? I'm looking and I was like, oh my God, these boys got a gator. So the guy took off his shirt and they had just done a Steve Irwin on this gator, right? And they wrapped the shirt around the head of the gator. And they literally just tied it on him. So him or her, whatever the gator was. So they literally tied it on the gator. But they had attacked the gator, and freaking gator is still alive. And they got the thing just wrapped around its mouth, just tied around its mouth. I was like, Florida boys, boy, I tell you. I tell you. And they were taking him on to the car, put him in the car. Let's see. Growing with Donnie. Great personal watermelons. Set up a trellis. Drake's vine over it. But this year, second year seeds, they're growing so fast. Okay. Growing like the size of your hand. Yeah, G Mama. Yeah. You see some interesting stuff in Florida, I promise you. Come to Florida. You want to see a gator? Like VA, growing gardener? Come on. Come on. Yep. We've had gator tail. We've had it fried. Like, I didn't want to try it like in any other type of way, but yeah, we had it fried before. There was this restaurant called Calico Jack's. Was it Calico Jack's? Or something like that here in Tallahassee. I believe it was Calico Jack's, and they would have the fried gator tail at, you know, certain times of the year. It was really good. It was really good. Okay, we boiling. We are boiling. So for those who have already done pickled eggs before, can you tell me how long should I let these pickled eggs sit before? Florida man is always up to something, yeah. The last time I was in Florida, I saw one of those huge soft shell turtles walking across the freeway. Yeah, they're so awesome. My husband had a coworker that would always call in late because he said he would stop to help turtles across the road. And I thought it was sweet, you know. My husband was like, this joker was late again because he like saw a turtle today. And so he would like make sure the turtles got across the road safely. A couple of times I used unsulfured molasses, a cap, and water the watermelons. Oh, cool. Okay, eggs boiling nicely. Always let mine sit 2 to 3 weeks before eating. Okay, yeah, that's the question I was asking before I got distracted. BGH, good health to all. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Everybody tell BGH, welcome. Red Silo Homestead, welcome back. Welcome back. Good morning to you. Great to have you today. So yeah, 2 to 3 weeks. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them just sit for 2 to 3 weeks. And also, do you, Homestead Aquarius, do you heat up your brine? Because I don't plan to today. I plan to just allow them to sit in the vinegar. What do you think? Is that what you do? So love notes, you're saying that if you water and use some molasses, that's going to make them sweeter. Is that what you're saying? Because if so, I think I have some molasses up here. I think I have some molasses somewhere. And I definitely need to do that if that's what you're saying. I got 11 watermelons off of one plant. Wow. Overachiever, you. Red Silo, good morning. Just got in from the garden. Gonna be a hot one today. We tried pickled egg once, then discovered we're not pickled eggs kind of peeps. Okay. All right. All right. That's all right. That's all right. You have to make what you love, and this is me trying them for the first time. And so if they turn out as good as I think they're going to turn out, then we'll do it again. But if not, then, hey, nothing lost. Some family members can grab them and like go to town with them. So you went hot pack and then water bath them. Okay. And then let them sit for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. So, let's see. Let me grab these jars in. Let's get ready. Homestead Aquarius has spoken. My friend Homestead Aquarius has spoken. See how hot that, oh, can y'all can't see over there, but it's hot. That water gets hot. Hello. Hi, Erica Taylor. How you doing? Welcome to the chat, my friend. Let's see. Yes, you have spoken. You have spoken, Homestead Aquarius. And there, okay, so Red Silo Homestead says, we may have to try pickled eggs again, this time without turmeric. Ick. Well, these are going to have a little sugar in them, Red Silo. These are going to have a little sugar in them, so I'm hoping that that gives a little bit of the yum factor. That's what I'm hoping. And I do like turmeric a lot. I do. Let me grab a pot and start some brine, guys. Because Homestead Aquarius has spoken. put a little bit more time over there because I want these eggs to be hard boiled. Like, I don't like the insides of my eggs runny or any of that. I want them hard boiled. Oh Lord, this water is hot. Sorry, my bad. I needed them hot for my, needed it hot for my jars, but good Lord. Okay, so I have 5. I'm gonna give this a few more minutes because I just want to make sure that they are hard-boiled eggs. That's what I want to do. And also, I'm going to sit them in the oven. I know y'all like, this girl is doing everything. I am doing the absolute most, but I'm gonna sit these jars in the oven for a few minutes. I've got 5 quarts. And I just want them to remain warm so that I can hot pack them. All right. I think 225 is enough. Okay, back to the chat. And I'm gonna start this brine. Got our notepad, taking notes. Yeah, love notes. We'll give it to you. Turmeric and vinegar. I can see how that might get weird. Hot sauce and brown sugar go together. It's just a little molasses in the sugar. Okay. Like the sound of the molasses and hot sauce. Sprinkle some hot sauce on it. I've been trying the hot sauce with honey and garlic. It's delish. Okay. The darker the brown sugar, the more molasses it has in it. Great for making barbecue sauce. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Because I definitely got to make some barbecue sauce because, you know, we eat a lot of barbecue sauce around here. So I definitely will have to find a recipe and like do that on another video because I want it. I want it. Chop these up. Peppers. Chop up the peppers. Leave the seeds because I want all the spice. Look at that. It's beautiful. Jalapenos. Fresh from the garden. Miss Red's Kitchen to Garden. Garden to Kitchen. I was reading that and still read it wrong. Miss Red's Garden to Kitchen. Hello. Welcome. Y'all welcome Miss Red into the chat. Good morning at home with Cherie. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Yes, I love jalapenos. Like, I love the flavor, just the flavor of jalapenos in a variety of things. Like, if you've ever made like a shrimp stir fry, yeah, toss you a jalapeno pepper over in there and watch the flavor that it gives you. It gives an incredible flavor. I just love it. I really do. So it was easy for me to decide that I wanted extra jalapenos. It really does work to bust the egg. Wait, what? What? I missed something. What works to bust the egg? Let's see. Okay. You know the ice water bath trick? Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. It makes it easier to peel. So I actually have a container full of ice. And yeah, I'm doing that after. Make it easier to peel. Let them cool off. And then put them in a good container and shake them up to bust the shells. Well, I didn't know you could just shake them up and bust the shells. I didn't know that part. I did not know that. Thank you. See, I'm telling you, man, when you talk to people from different places, you can learn so many different things. That's how I do mine. Every time, whether I make them in the Instant Pot or stovetop, works like a charm. Okay. I think all my half-gallon mason jars are full though. I gotta come up with something though. I gotta come up with something quick. All right, let's get this brine started though. Get the brine started. So I'm gonna start with let's see, 32 ounces. I may be overkilling it. Am I overkilling it? I don't know. We'll just have extra brine if I am overkilling it. Now, let me get some water. Put the rest in water. Okay. I got some spring water. Man, I think I overkilled it, guys. But I think I'll be okay. Okay, any container will do. It will hold the water in. So I gotta leave the water in. I thought you meant just like take the eggs out and then put it into a container. Put it into an empty container and let it. Let's see, Sammy Joe. Hey, Sammy Joe, welcome. I am pickling some eggs. I'm pickling eggs. That's what I'm doing. So I need to leave the water in Homestead Aquarius, or do I? Or can I just put the eggs in a jar? Hey, Art Barnes, how are you doing? How you doing today, my friend? Welcome into the chat. Okay, they are in, and these little peppers, whatever these other little peppers are supposed to be, banana type peppers. Toast those over in there. Good morning. What? Happy birthday to R. Barnes. Happy birthday to you. My friend Ann Bell is here. Hey, Ann. How you doing? R. Barnes, what are you thinking about growing? Do I have something that you want to grow? I'm going to send you some seeds. Gigi, I late. Sorry, I was applying to. Wait, hold on, Miss Ann. Applying for Social Security. You're that old, Miss Ann. You're seasoned, okay? You're not old. You're seasoned. Nothing wrong with seasoning. We love it. Put the eggs in a container and fill it halfway with water. Too full and it won't shake. Too full and it won't shake. Let me go back. I'm missing. The water lets you shake and cushion them. Okay. At the same time, it works to get the water under the shell. Oh, wow. Okay. What do I got that you want? You heard the country version, right? What do I got that you want? Yeah, tell me. Great, now that you can apply for Social Security online. Yep. You want to grow something that you can't kill? Like what? Like what? Like, I don't know. Like, a lot of people seem to have trouble with peppers, but like, I don't really have a lot of trouble with peppers. It needs to grow in a container. Okay. Okay, let me think of it. I think I got your address. I know I got your address already, so I got you. I got you. Something you can't kill. All right, so I'm going to now add, ooh, that's warming up. So let me take some of this garlic. I did, I grew the garlic, so I was tired that day and I didn't want to, like, after washing it and all of that stuff, getting all of the, whatever those hard to kill bugs were off of the onions and garlic. I was just tired. So I mason jarred them all once I was done washing them, and I threw them in the freezer. Thank you. Thank you, Andale, for adding the merch link. Yep, Gigi has merch too. Has merch now. So thank you. Happy birthday, R. Barnes. May your day be filled with love, laughter, and happiness. Yes, that's a beautiful and important birthday wish. washing it. Hey, Mason. Mason gone with Mama Nature, y'all. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Can you say what the recipe is? I have 10 dozen eggs here and was thinking on making pickled eggs. Never did them before. Okay, so I just put in spring water. I put in 3 of these. These are 16 ounces each. I put in 32 ounces of white vinegar, 32 ounces of apple cider vinegar. I just put in garlic. I just put in jalapeno peppers and banana peppers. All of that got from my garden. I'm going to put in, let's see. See, I'm kind of doing it as I go. I know what I'm going to put in, but I don't know how much. Okay. That much pink Himalayan. I only have a little bit of crushed red pepper, and that's why I put those extra peppers in there, because I do want spicy. I'm putting in dill because I just like dill. I love dill on like a little bit of everything. I put it on my fish, especially any type of seafood I'm cooking. Also, when I make my fried chicken, I even put dill in there. So I'm gonna splash a little hot sauce into each of the jars, just because I love hot sauce. I love the flavor of hot sauce, and I put it on a lot of things. And so yeah, sugar. Brown sugar. Let's put some brown sugar over in this brine as well. A couple of huge tablespoons of brown sugar. So that's it. Something has me coughing. Closing the door. So, okay. Oh my gosh. I just boiled the peels off of these eggs. Okay, so let me stir this a little bit, and then I'm going to take these eggs over to the sink. And then if I have extra brine left over, you know, whatevs, I'll just use it to pickle something else at a later time. All right, I'm turning that down. And now, let me see if I can give y'all a, okay, I'm going over to the sink now. Going over to the sink. Man, I boiled these so long. Pour some of that water on. Let's just not open up my drain. That's all it's gonna do. All right. Ooh, Lordy. Water in my way. Okay, let's grab some ice. This icing is so overfilled. My goodness. Oh, that's hot. It's so overfilled, y'all. We don't eat this ice at all. So it really filled up a lot because the water here is disgusting. Okay, now let me see if I can lift it out of here. There we go. Had to unfill it. Okay, I think that's enough. Whew. Wow. Yeah, I really boiled these much too long. It's hot. Yeah, it's really hot. But my kids say it's something wrong with me because I'm touching, like this stuff is so extra hot and I touch it. But I've just been cooking for a long time, so I can touch some hot things. So yeah, there we go. My first egg. Ooh. Charleston, oh, Chandra Patterson, hello, hi and welcome. Oh, okay. So the Charleston grape is sweet and grows big. Man, I really did a number on this egg. But that's okay. We're gonna keep it moving. You polishing your nails, Cherie. These eggs that are like busted open already, I think I'm just going to like peel them and set them to the side, I believe is what I'm gonna do. Will be good in tuna. So Homestead Aquarius, are they supposed to like pop now? How long am I supposed to let them sit in here before I like pot them and shake them? What am I supposed to do? Before I pot and shake. Oops. Mrs. Queen, hello, welcome. I call that mama touch. Only mamas can do that. Roots to a Garden, good morning. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, listening and not keeping up with the chat, polishing my nails. It's all right. Oops. Oops. Let me refresh close out some of these pages. I don't know why it won't. Yep, still edible. They're going in some tuna today, honey. Dragon Queen number 1, hello. Have to go to work. Wanted to say hello and goodbye. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yep, still edible. All right, wanted to take that Evelyn Wood speed reading. My mom said, nah, read a book a day. I'm not paying for that. So got up to 100 pages a day as a kid. That was fantastic. Yep, just read a book. It'll help. This is almost making us want to try pickled eggs again, this time without the turmeric. Yeah, leave the turmeric out there. I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna use the Louisiana hot sauce and give it a little color. Yeah, you want them to cool off so the shell separates easily. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, great. So the ice has done a really great job. The ice has done a really great job. I'm gonna peel one more just to see if it's like really easily coming off, and yeah. Yeah. That came off pretty easy. I probably should have put this in my wok. Is what I should have done. Let me see if I can find. I can use that along with, but that didn't have a top that's gonna like stay on it without me splashing dang water all over the place. But let's find out. Let's see. Maybe if I just like keep it over the sink and like do a shake to it. Let's find out. Let us find out. We're gonna see if it works. Let me spin y'all a little bit more so that y'all can see the shake cap. Okay. Okay. They are like nice and cool to the touch. And I'll just start with that many. And let me put some water in it. Put some water. So I have some liquid in there. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so is it supposed to come like all the way off? Like they're cracked, but is it supposed to come all the way off? Or did I just not shake it enough? Crack the eggs in the water, then peel them in the water. Dump all of it, shells and water, into the garden. So it's supposed to be coming all the way off because it just cracked up the eggs like this. Did I just not do it right or something? Did I do it right? I don't know. But I'm gonna wait for an answer before I do it again. All right, I'm gonna give it a second and wait for the answer. Because it just did a bunch of breaking, but shake them some more. Okay. That one looks nice and easy. Well, better, easier, rather. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Okay, I'm still having to peel. All right, let me see what y'all saying. I usually just add some baking soda to the water. As it's cooling and it softens, the shell makes it easier to peel. Just peel it like you traditionally would. Okay, they won't just come off. Okay, they won't just come all the way. And Love Notes has a good tip. Open under the water makes it easier. Okay. Okay, I got you. Thank you. I mean, I thought it was like a magic trick was about to happen, and yeah. That's what I thought. But you all are absolutely right. They are so much easier to peel. Like, so much easier to peel. Of course, this one would like to try to call me a lie, but I promise they are much easier than usual. Look at that. Look how it's coming off. See? Y'all know all the tricks of the trade. And look at that one. See? Slid on off. It did. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. I like that. I really do. Okay. I need something else to put eggs in because that ain't enough. My handy dandy glass bowl that I love dearly. That's what they'll go in. Can y'all see? Y'all can see? Maybe I need to bring the laptop over. So that I can see y'all comments. These back in the freezer. You out of my way. Okay. Once you crack the shell in the water gets under the shell and peels easily. Didn't have enough water in it. Okay. The more you shake them, the better in my experience. Okay. Oh, it is magic. Once you got it down, it's easy. I use a 1 gallon pickle jar or half-gallon jar. Work like a charm and save lots of time. Then pour them into a big bowl and open underwater. Awesome. It is awesome. This thing is freezing on me, guys. I hope my phone is doing fine if that's freezing. Ooh. This one is calling me a lot. My eggs aren't just going to be beautiful. Like some of them are going to look really janky. But I guess that'll be okay too, huh? Ooh. So I don't have to walk over here again. I'm going to bring my laptop so I can see y'all's comments. And let me refresh again because I don't know why it just froze. Okay. Yeah, it's a little steamy in here, Erica. It is. Yeah, I overcooked these eggs, guys. I wanted them hard boiled. But I didn't want all that to happen. I was thinking about purchasing a camp plate to can outside. Yeah, that would probably be a really good idea. Because I was just thinking, like, we had another issue with our power the other day. And I think it was on Saturday, like 7 in the morning, they came to our door, like knocking on the door and saying that they were out there, the power was going to be off for a minute so that they could fix something. And so they did. They fixed it. I am going to put this in my garden. So let me see if I got something else to sit those in. So I'm going to save that eggshells and the egg water in there and turn that stove off because those are going to be hot enough. Yeah, that's probably a really good idea though to learn or to have something where you can like can outside, because if you don't have electricity for some reason, then you can continue to be able to do whatever you do. Like especially for those people who like hunt and fish and all of that, they can have a really great experience with canning outside. And I actually was watching some people, I want to say they were like in Alaska or something, but they were in a place where they get like snow, like not the flurries that we talk about, but like real snow and they were canning outside. Erica, is that a propane griddle? That's one of our dream builds, a separate kitchen, cabin, or building for canning, preserving, and cleaning chickens so we don't heat up the house. Great idea. A great idea. And y'all have enough space for it, so yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Yep, these are easier. The yolks in these eggs are so huge. That I don't think even if I was like a perfect peeler, I still think that they would still show. Outdoor kitchen is the way to go for sure. For sure. I would love to have an outdoor kitchen and cleaning area where I can clean my veggies, like have a sink with some running water, where I can clean my veggies before bringing them in the house. Because I have to like hunt down the little bugs and things. Ooh, that's a lot of eggs, y'all. Alright, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again, my friends. Okay, put some water in it. And let's shake. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look. Literally just slid right out. See, it was user error the entire time. I was just doing it wrong the entire time. Y'all were so right. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Okay, so I can shake that some more and get a lot of, I'm getting the hang of this thinking butter ranch. That's Simple Living Alaska, one of my fave channels. That's the pickled egg recipe I would try. And Homestead Heart, the corner store near my grandparents' home, used to sell them. Yeah, we had a, in our neighborhood, we had a little store. And, you know, we had the pickled pig feet and the pickled eggs and all of that stuff. I didn't really want the pickled eggs, so I never tried it, but, you know, I would try the pickled pig feet. Never tried the pickled eggs, and now in my senior citizens years, I am trying. Yeah, Finally. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It makes it so easy to just slide that egg out of there. And this one, look, it was just laying in there. The shell came off of it. Thank you all for the fantastic tips, because I would have been here all day just trying to peel the doggone eggs. Oh yeah, push it out. Here you go. Okay, this is my last little bit of eggs. So this is it. This is my last little bit of eggs. Let me pour this out and put some more water in so I can water bath these babies. Okay. Last shake. Yes, the pickle pig feed, my uncle used to send us to get them. They were gross. But we got to keep the change, so we always went to the store for them. Okay. Oh my, let me bring this over and show y'all. See, it was user error the whole time. They were trying to tell me, and look at that. Look at that. You just gotta be able to follow instructions. Follow the instructions, right? You'll get the results you need. And look, literally, look at that. That is fantastic. Okay, I think that's enough. Let me move this. And I'm gonna put my pot on before it gets crazy full and crazy heavy. Let me get my water bath going. And look at that. I mean, slide out just as easy when you're doing it right. When you're doing the right thing. And they got the right type of shaking. They slide right out for you. Right out for you. That's not as many eggs as I thought it was. I guess it's still a good number, but I don't know if that's gonna fill up 5 quarts. I don't think so. I don't think so. And one more, last one. That's it. I'm gonna keep that water and those shells. And throw them out there. Yay! Learned something new today. That's the goal of every one of my days. Learn something new. Learn something new. Okay. Okay, there's just a little delay here. I thought it was still frozen over here. So I thought for sure The egg shaking would ruin those eggs. Works perfectly though. Definitely going to try, as I usually run half my eggs, ruin half my eggs when I peel them. Yeah, that made a difference. The way you said that at Homestead Aquarius, it made me think about SpongeBob. Yeah. So here we go. We got a nice big bowl of eggs. Big bowl of eggs. Now I'm gonna wait on this water to heat up. Come on. Yeah, it's on high, so I just gotta give it a few minutes. Give it a few minutes. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, I need to turn the air down a little bit more. But thank y'all for that tip, because I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do that. Anybody else planting today? Who else is planting today, and what are you planning or planning on planting? That's absolutely right. Absolutely right, Homestead Aquarius. None of us can know everything. That's why I love talking to people. I love talking to you guys. But we can know everything together. I always get stuck peeling the eggs with the wife. Oh, I think that should say when the wife makes egg salad. Now I know a trick. Love it. Always learning something new. Yes. Yes, for sure. I want to know what this tastes like. So let me taste this. I guess I'll throw it in a little bowl or something. Like some soup. Let me see if it has that kick and sweetness. Oh my God. It's so strong. Let me see. I'm trying to see if it's hot enough. I'm trying to see if it's hot enough. I think it may be. It's good. I think I may need to add a tad more sugar. Let's see. Planted Swiss chard, collards, kale, and watermelon last night with the full moon. Good. Awesome. 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 Okay, so Mason, is this with your no water in that bed, or Red Silo Homestead said planted fig trees and blueberries today. Zucchini and squash went in yesterday. Tomorrow it's pumpkins and more tomatoes. Awesome. That sounds so good. I have not been, I have not been successful with pumpkins, but I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again. I think I was just like too late. Vic May says, yes, ginger and garlic. I got some ginger that I got to plant as well. So I'm glad you said that because I was just like, it's sitting there. So I definitely need to go and put it in the ground as well. Yeah, Stinky Butter Ranch said best time to plant with the full moon. I think it's spicy. I don't know if it's spicy enough though. Like, I like spicy, but that is strong. That is going to make an amazing brine. Let me just say that it is really strong. And I get a hint of the sugar, but I'm almost feeling like I want to get a little more than a hint of the sugar with the spice. So I'm going to add one more heaping tablespoon. And let me see if I also have one more jalapeno in the refrigerator. And I have 3, so 4 actually. So I'm about to spice it up. Put more jalapenos in there. Yeah, and I haven't added the hot sauce yet. That's correct. I'm gonna add that at the end. But when I tell you we like spicy, we like cayenne spicy. Hey, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Hope that squirrel is leaving your strawberries alone. The squirrels are a mess. At home with Cherie, I'm transplanting tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant today, and sowing lots of flower and herb seeds. I also need to sow my corn, beans, and peas. Remind me what zone you're in, Cherie. They're gonna be tasty. The funny thing is how many times you might look at them and cuss because they ain't ready yet. I have gotten a little bit more patient with since I've been canning. Got a little bit more patient because I just, a lot of stuff, I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, you look good. And I really want to eat you right now. So, hello, Virginia fruit grower. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm in zone 4. Okay, gotcha. We're just getting started. Okay. I knew you were somewhere cold. I knew you were somewhere cold. Yep, I've had tomatoes out for a couple of months now. Tomatoes and cucumbers. I was underfeeding my cucumbers so bad. They were so mad. They weren't doing anything. And so I replanted cucumbers around them because I didn't know what was happening, but it was all my fault. I was not feeding them enough. They weren't happy. They were not happy. Now let me move some of this stuff so that I can put my jars over here. My jars are in the stove and they are nice and warm. I just set them on like 270, I think, and let them go ahead and heat up. Put all of this other stuff away. Out of my way. And I'm gonna save a couple of these seeds. Uh-oh, my battery's dying. Let me get my charger. I hope that didn't freeze you. My battery's just dying, and so I'm gonna grab my charger. Give me just a second. Plug it in, and we'll be good to keep going and not knock the phone down at the same time. Okay. And I'm just gonna refrigerate my garlic because I'll probably use it in, well, at least some of it in a dish over the next couple of days. It'll probably be gone because my family cooks like several times per day. Cooking happens all the time over here, so. But I'm gonna grab these jalapeno seeds and drop them in this bag until I can go and put them in some seed starter. Because I definitely want one of those, at least one more of those jalapeno plants. So set that to the side. Son Moses, hello, hi, welcome. In the DMV area, zone 7A. Everybody welcome Son Moses. Hi, welcome. We're so glad to have you today. Bee venom is penicillin of the 21st century. Wow, it cures everything from toothaches to ADD. Who knew? So how do you get it? How do you get the bee venom? Is it like something that you can buy online? Lunchtime is over. Aw, bye Mason. Bye, take care. Homestead Aquarius, time for you to go too. I can't wait to get the 3-week report. This has been fun. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give y'all a report because and let you know what the family think as well. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for the tips. You are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Oh, you're quoting. Oh, you're quoting a cartoon, King of the Hill. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, Gigi don't watch TV, so I get on my Netflix and Amazon Prime, and that gets it. Okay. All right. So water is hot enough. So let me grab my jars. Out of the oven, they're good and hot still. I can feel it through the towel. And that's what we want. We want them good and hot. And I checked around all the jars. There are no cracks or any such thing. And so, brine is ready. Let's add some eggs. Can y'all see? Nope. Okay, well, they're too hot to hold up, so I'll show you once I finish adding the eggs. Now let's see how many jars we can fill just with these. This one is like broken all the way open, so I'm just gonna sit it to the side. There are like 2 of them that are all the way broken open, so. Just gonna do what I gotta do. And use it in some tuna. Tuna today. Would be really good. Okay. Yep, I think we'll have 4. Yep. So we got enough eggs for 4 of these containers. Got enough eggs for 4 containers. And I'm just going to use my handy dandy filler. Funnel. I said filler. Hey Gigi, you stay so busy. Love it. Hey Dave Turner. Yeah, I do stay busy. I do stay busy for sure. And so I'm just filling Yep, there's always something to do at home. I don't even know how people get bored. I don't. Because there's always something. And as I suspected, yes, I made too much brine for the number of eggs that I have. But that's okay. Okay, this does not look exciting at all. Let me show you. The only little piece of excitement that we got going on in there is the jalapenos. I wanted to see some of the red pepper, but I don't have red pepper flakes. So, that's what we're doing. Put a little into each to give it a little color. Just looks boring. All right. I think all right, let's see now. See a little color? That made it better, right? That made it better. Alrighty. Tops on. Oh, 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 oh. No, ma'am. Vinegar. I always try and forget vinegar. Cannot forget vinegar to clean the tops of your lids. Let us use our vinegar to clean these lid tops. Whoop. I'm going to make sure we get a real seal here. Fingertip tight. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks better with a little hot sauce. Okay, there we go. There we go. A little jalapeno pepper, a little hot sauce. Still warm, so I can add them to the water. Oops. Know what else I forgot? don't want them sitting on the bottom. I'm gonna have to put more water in here. Get my hot water going. Yep, I need a little bit more water to cover. So, yeah, that looked so much better once I added the hot sauce to it. I know it's gonna taste better too, Stinky Butter Ranch. I think it's the first time I've seen someone pickle eggs. I'm gonna have to replay this. Okay. So, also after water bath can, they're going to be room temp for 3 weeks before eating. I'm not going to refrigerate them. I'm going to leave them, just put them up under the cabinet with the rest of the canned stuff, and I'm going to leave them there. My phone kept ringing. I'm going to go back and watch later. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You are so welcome. Email me because I will forget. But yeah, I'll be sending you something out. Thank you. Okay. Hot water. Because they are not covered, I'm adding some of this hot water to make sure my jars are covered. Completely. And my sink water gets pretty hot, guys, so as you can see, it's still steaming. Alright, one more, and the jars will be completely covered. Laptop going off. Okay. Bee venom is a precious jewel. Yeah, I need to know more. I need to know more about the bee venom. Help. Tell me more. Tell me more about the bee venom, guys. Would you please share what your brine consists of? I walked away from the live, so I might have missed what you said. Absolutely, absolutely. So I have in there dill. I have apple cider vinegar, white vinegar. I made too much, so I'm not even going to tell you like measurements because I just made way too much for that. So, okay, the 2 vinegars, white and apple cider, dill, Louisiana hot sauce, jalapeno peppers, the yellow peppers, what were they like? Banana peppers, garlic, and got a break. I have to watch the replay. Okay, Yankee sister, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. But I'd like to do this for my hot-blooded family members. Okay. Hook them up, sis. What else? I got thrown off. and pink Himalayan sea salt, uh, brown sugar, and I think that's it. Oh, I had a few red pepper flakes. I didn't have many at all, so just a few red pepper flakes. I wanted a lot of red pepper flakes because I knew that was going to make it nice and hot, spicy hot. Purple honey. Gonna have to look that up. Purple honey? What? Purple honey 20 years ago was $1,000 an ounce. Cancer hospitals started putting beehives on the roofs in New York. Get out, love notes. Who knew? So what is happening to all of our bees, guys? The honeybees. What is happening? When the bees eat lavender, their honey is purple. Get out! Who knew? See, I love these things because I learned so much stuff. I promise. I promise I love these. Okay. I'm gonna put this on 20 minutes. 20. I'm gonna put it on 25 so it can start boiling. It's not quite boiling yet, so I want it actually boiling for 20 minutes. That's typically how I do canning, 15 to 20 minutes. Hard to get honey all the same because they eat all kinds of nectar. Okay. Sounds like a great combination of goodness to me. Cannot wait to try it and share your thoughts. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to these. I really am, Sticky Butter Ranch. So I hope that I said everything. The 2 vinegars, water. That's what I did not say. So the 2 vinegars, water, red crushed pepper, the 2 types of peppers, the jalapeno and the banana peppers, and then the pink Himalayan salt and the sugar. And then the Louisiana hot sauce. Yep, that's what it was. Pesticides is what's doing it, is what's killing off all of the honeybees. That's why, that's the very reason why I hate using it, man, because we need that. We need that type of stuff. We need all the natural healing and natural goodness that we can get. So one thing that I discovered out here is that some of the things that we consider weeds, I am not going to be removing them because I learned for sure that the bees love those things. And this is the first year that we have had lots and lots of bees. So we do have a lot of bees this year compared to all of the other years. And so I'm not having to hand pollinate things. Like, the bees are really enough that they're doing their job. We have this purple salvia back in the back that the bees absolutely love. Now, these people told Eco Neighbor that they're only supposed to get like this, like that big at full maturity. But they are roughly 6 feet in our backyard now. So I guess it's just an optimal place for them or something. But they absolutely love it, and the bees absolutely love it back here. So we don't really spray anything back here. We get the mosquito bits and we'll like sprinkle them around and to try to help control the mosquitoes. Because we're close to water, so the mosquitoes can be horrendous at certain times. And also these little weeds that are popping up, and the name escapes me, but people actually eat them for survival. and they just were all over the yard this year, just everywhere. And so I used my Picture It app to like take a picture to determine like what type of weed it was. And it said, you know, a little further research, people actually use them, they'll eat them for survival, here in Florida in particular. And so a lot of them, I just left them. I left them because the bees are just all over them. So I'm leaving a lot of stuff that I normally would have just pulled up. Um, if no, I still want to. I was about to say if the dollar weed would flower, I would leave that, but no, I'm not, because it just chokes out your plants. But it's also, it can be used medicinally as well. So had a lot of bees when I had nothing to pollinate, and now they are far and few in between. Wow. Wow. And see, we were the opposite, Tummy. We were the opposite. And I'm so glad to have the bees. Like, I talk to them and I'm like not running away so much. I just step back. If they come around me, I just step back and let them go do their job. I don't like swat at them anymore, none of that stuff. So, um, the bee, the bee propolis, is that propolis? Which is the stuff the beekeepers scrape off and throw away, or bee glue. You can make a tincture with vodka. Cute. See, y'all, Love Notes is like, you remember back in the days we used to have encyclopedias? That's Love Notes. She is like the encyclopedias that we are missing. Yes, they absolutely love native plants and weeds. Yep, so much great information. Thank you, Vic May. I'm glad you are learning something here today. Around here, we're seeing tons of bumblebees, but very few honeybees. Yeah, we're seeing tons of bumblebees. Um, I may see one or two honeybees, but not many at all. That's really sad to me. And you know, the one thing that I don't care whether they're here or not is those doggone red wasps. Oh my gosh. They're so angry. Like, what are you so angry about? uh, so white and apple cider vinegar water is brine. Yep. White vinegar, apple cider, and water. So I put in all three. And it's strong. It's really strong. The bug and insect sprays chemicals are killing them. Their honey is their food. When they don't have enough honey to eat, their immune system gets weak. Wow. Hold on. It jumped on me, sorry. Immune system gets weak. They can't fight disease, beetles, mites, etc. Okay. Cherie says, the town I used to live in, Michigan, started spraying for mosquitoes. The truck would ride through at night and just had the streets, no mosquitoes and no bees either. Wow. My honeybees are the sweetest and calmest. Wow. They say herbs and veggies gone to seed are some of the bees' favorite. And they are. And that's another thing that I learned this year. And I allowed a number of things to just go to seed. The collards, I'm not getting like seeds in my pods on my collards. I don't know why. But I'm not getting any seeds in my pods. Like, it is going to seed, and I've left it there for, you know, the last month and a half, 2 months while it's been going to seed. But I'm not seeing any seeds in the pods. I'm just leaving it, like I'm not going to bother it. Some of them are drying out at this point, but I'm not seeing any seeds inside of those. On the flip side, we have bok choy that immediately went to seed. Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, my phone rang. But yeah. My yard is full of dandelions I haven't cut. Yeah, I leave the dandelions because I don't have any animals running around, so I leave the dandelions. And I use them. And cut I also grow dandelion from seed, just to like have some nice fresh dandelion like I want it. So yeah. Uh, yes, Cherie, they did that when I lived in Sumter, South Carolina, and there were fewer bees then also. Man, that's really sad. At home with Cherie. I'm a chemist by training. We invest a lot of useful stuff. We invent a lot of useful stuff, sorry. But also a lot of harmful things. We need to use more discretion when trying to solve problems. Agreed. They love sage and lemon balm. Yeah. How long should I cook the brine? Vic, I was just letting it heat up, honestly. I wasn't even trying to like cook it. I was just letting it like heat up and dissolve the sugar into it. But yeah, that was it. I wasn't trying to like just cook it. Because initially I wasn't even going to water bath it, but Homestead Aquarius said that's how he did it and they were very good, so I figured, what the hey. Just go ahead and water bath it. Our back, okay, our back 4 acres is full of clover. I love clover. We have it out here and like it has a little lemony type of taste to it. And dandelions. We pretty much leave it alone, hoping to see more bees, but so far, very few. I didn't have any honey to feed mine, so I had to give them sugar water. And they were so hungry and thirsty. Me too, Gigi, like Beauty in the Garden. I have not seen no honeybees where I live. Okay, you could hear me but couldn't see me. Okay. I'm sorry. I was yelling to my daughter to tell my husband I was on live. He was trying to call in. That's the thing. We harvest our vegetables before they flower, and that's their food. Yeah, so I'm going to definitely leave those. I'm gonna definitely like leave them. I'm leaving as much as I can and allowing that stuff to go to seed. Some of it. You still can't see me? Oh man, sorry, Donnie. Can the rest of y'all see me? Can't see me, but you can hear me? What the what? Is that still the case? Hey, Farmer Q. Can you see me, Farmer Q? I did the job and made it back home. Glad to be back. I cannot see me. Okay. Let me try again. Turn my phone off and then come right back. Just stay there, y'all. Can y'all see me now? Playing peekaboo. Glad to know you didn't go blind. So y'all seeing me now? Can't see me still. Oh man, that sucks. I wanted y'all to see these eggs when they come out. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Well, my phone rang is what happened. And then even though I have the phone on do not disturb, Maybe you can help. How can you help, Pharma Q? Let me know. Let me know, my friend. Man, that sucks. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to turn it off and come back, I guess, because I don't know what else I can do. This is YouTube, Pharma Q. I probably should have went on StreamYard. That's what I probably should have did. It is YouTube. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do, Tommy. I'm gonna wait a minute. Yeah, you gotta start it back up. YouTube is buggy sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna go out and then I'll be right back.